Cindy, thank you for coming today.
Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. Lots of experience over the last, 14, 15 years working with kids,
Yes.
which is obviously a passion of yours that we talked about, both in the school system and privately. So what I'd like you to do is just to tell me a little bit about the last few years, from the preschool teacher up until you were a live-in nanny. Tell me about that. Start with preschool.
Okay. For 4.5 years I taught preschool. I taught the 4-year-old group. I also taught the 3-year-olds, and before the full group was in, the 3s and the 4s were mixed together.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was the head teacher for the 4-year-olds.
How many kids were in the class?
We could have as many as 20 4-year-olds, but
Right.
the other classroom was certified to have 20 as well.
Okay, and how many teachers were there for that?
It's a 10-to-1 ratio.
10 to 1, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And then from there I moved on for a live-in nanny position,
Mm-hmm.
where there were 3 children, ages, when I started, 10 months, 3, and 6.
Okay.
And I was there for a little over 2 years.
Okay, tell me like a typical day in the life of those kids. I mean, obviously you work long days. I mean, you told me it was 7-something in the morning until,
Right.
you know, sometimes 8, 9 o'clock at night.
Right.
So tell me what a day was like.
So I would get them up. The little girl went to school, so everybody would have breakfast. She would be dressed. I'd bring her out to the bus, and then I'd have the 2 boys home with me. At one point, the 3-year-old, he did go to preschool just for a few hours in the morning.
Sure.
So I would have just the baby with me, and then I'd pick up the preschooler from school, and we'd have nap and lunch and nap, and then I'd cook dinner. Before that, I'd get the little girl off the bus and do homework and play dates and
Okay.
activities
All the
that
good
she was
stuff.
involved with.
Right, right. And I imagine with your preschool experience, those kids had a good time. I could imagine with you having all of that knowledge of all of the good things to do and
Yes.
the creative things you can do with kids of that age.
Right.
They enjoyed having you around.
They did, yes.
I'm
It was
sure.
very fun.
I bet it was. Tell me a little bit about a couple of things you like to do outside of work. You said you enjoy to cook.
Yes, I enjoy cooking, photography.
Okay.
I like sports. I like tennis and volleyball.
Okay, that's unusual. Volleyball.
Yeah, I love volleyball.
That's great. My wife likes that.
Oh, yeah.
That's great, yeah. Okay. And right now we're talking about looking for a position for you, either live in or live out.
Yes.
Flexible on that, preferably Monday to Friday.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about yourself. Why do you like working with kids?
I just enjoy their personalities. You know, they're always usually happy little things, always looking at the world differently.
Sure.
And you know, I've thought what else I would do, and there really isn't anything else I prefer doing but working with children.
Sure. Yeah, I can see that from your resume, which is very impressive, that you have a passion for kids. Great. Cindy, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.